集团有联系。请问中国对此有何评论，以及是否计划遣返此名人员？谢谢。
As for the specifics, I'd refer you to the competent authorities. Combating online gambling and fraud is the responsibility of the international community. China is ready to cooperate with Cambodia and other countries in combating crime and safeguard the order of exchanges and cooperation between regional countries. Next question, please.
谢发言人总台国。
Yesterday, China issued the news of the Foreign Minister of Austria's visit to China. What's your expectation of this visit? Thank you. China and Austria are friendly strategic partners. This year marks the 55th anniversary of diplomatic relations. Bilateral ties are enjoying a sound momentum of growth at the moment, with practical cooperation in various fields making steady progress, and cultural and people-to-people exchanges creating numerous highlights. This will be the first visit to China by Federal Minister for European and International Affairs, Beate Mehl-Lessinger, and after her taking office, the two foreign ministers will have an in-depth exchanges of views on bilateral relations and international and regional issues of mutual interest. The two foreign ministers will have in-depth communication for greater progress in the developing of friendly strategic partnership. Next question, please.
It's reported that Colombian presidential election second round of voting had shown that the candidate De La Espriella is on the lead, and he has announced a winning. So what's China's comment, and what's China's expectations on the future China-Colombia relations?
中方注意
China noticed the related reports and congratulates Colombia on the smooth second round of presidential elections. China always views its relations with Colombia from a strategic height and long-term perspective. We stand ready to work with the new government of Colombia to further elevate bilateral relations.
下一个问题。
Next question, please.
谢谢发言人澎湃新闻提问。据日媒报。
According to Japanese media, a report from a Japanese military medical conference held in 1940 suggested that the Imperial Japanese Army may have repeatedly conducted experiments in China involving the transfusion of animal blood into humans during its aggression in the autumn of 1938. The report indicates that the gender, age, and nationalities of the 23 test subjects were not specified, and the experiments may be carried out in China. It is also mentioned that Japan's military authorities attempted to destroy evidence related to human experimentation after the country's defeat in World War II. Before that, archives from the Soviet Union's Khabarovsky trial of Unit 731 showed that Japanese military doctors described live human xenotransfusion experiments as a standard routine practice was a comment. We noted relevant report. Japanese invaders who conducted large-scale and gruesome human experimentation in germ warfare will be nailed to the eternal pillar of shame. In 1949, the Khabarovsky trial preserved numerous original audio recordings, transcripts, and physical evidence, forming a comprehensive chain of evidence that firmly substantiates the crimes committed by Japanese military in germ warfare. It is an extension of and a complement of the Tokyo trials. Now, as more and more evidence is emerging, the crimes of Japanese militarism are further brought to light. More and more people, including those from Japan, are becoming aware of this unspeakably dark and brutal chapter of history. Only by respecting the judgment on historical facts, making amends for the wrongdoings in the past, and sticking to peace, can the tragedy of wars be prevented from repeating itself. The path back to militarism is a path down the abyss. We urge the Japanese side to do serious soul-searching on its crimes of aggression, make a clean break with militarism, and earn the trust from its Asian neighbors and the international community with concrete actions.
下一个问题。
Next one, please.
Thank you, spokesperson. Another question from Reuters.
路透社，有关立陶宛，请问外交部能否证实 立陶宛同意重开临时代办，以及中方是否会重开在立陶宛的使馆，以恢复双边关系？谢谢。
关于
As to China-Lithuania relations, we have repeatedly made clear our position. The crux of the current difficulties is that the Lithuanian side violated the One China principle and violate its political commitment made in the joint communique in the establishment of diplomatic relations. China remains open, as always, to communication. It is hoped that the Lithuanian side will act promptly and decisively to correct past mistakes and return to the right track of adhering to the One China principle so as to create conditions for the normalization of relations with China.
下一个问题。
Next one, please.
Thank you. I'm from Bloomberg News.
彭博社，我想要了解中国将诸多美国企业列入出口管制名单，请问中方为什么这样做，以及中美经贸会谈尤其是否会受到影响，尤其是习主席的访美之旅？
关于你
As for the conditions you've mentioned, the spokesperson of competent authorities have issued certain announcement. I'd refer you to this. Next one, please.
还有其他问题吗？
Any other questions? That's all for today. Thank you for your participation.
In the ₹9 workshop that you're providing, what all do you cover?
In 9 rupees, you'll learn how to automate your reports, how to automate your presentation, how you can create entire applications without having any coding knowledge. And not only that, you will be also learning how you can work with AI agents as well. And all of this in just 3 hours. Just imagine.
Wow, that is amazing. But there's so much to learn and you're charging only 9 rupees. People are going to think that's a scam. Is that true, or like how do you go about that?
So you need to understand why do we charge 9 rupees, right? So we want to make it democratized. As many people as possible should be attending it. So I don't want price to be gatekeeping for them in order to like take their first step towards GenAI. So that's why we have kept at ₹9.
Okay, that is great.
Most people use LinkedIn the wrong way to apply for jobs. They go to LinkedIn, they read a job description, they get excited, they apply for jobs, and they wait for a call back, which never happens. That's because they have not understood the job description clearly. But you can. So what are you going to do? Number one, identify a job that you like. In this example that I'm sharing with you, let's assume you are interested in this senior cybersecurity job description at GE Healthcare. So you are going to go through the JD and copy paste it into a clipboard, into a Word document. This is step one. You don't have to read it yet. Second, copy paste my AI job description accelerator. I have several AI accelerators. So you're going to copy the first accelerator. There are a series of prompts. So copy paste that and put both of them into an AI platform of your choice. Now in this example, I've already done that. And what we are going to do is tell the AI platform to decode the job description. This is stuff that your competition does not do. We are going to do that, and we are going to get ChatGPT in this example to decode. So look at this. It's telling you what is the real business problem that the role is trying to solve. Your competition won't know that. Why does this role exist right now? What is the hiring manager trying to achieve by hiring someone for that role? You can reverse engineer yourself for that. What kind of candidate would feel like a safe choice for the hiring manager, and so much more. This is the kind of stuff that lottery players and job seekers have no idea about, but you will, because you have this information by using one of many AI accelerators that I have access to. My name is Vikram Anand. I'm an AI job search expert helping senior professionals like you find dream jobs in 2026 in India using AI. I have 3 AI accelerators to share with you, and if you want to get them, click the link below and sign up for my free Dream Job webinar with AI, where I'll show you how to use AI smartly, intelligently in 2026 to find jobs quickly. I want you to get your dream job in the shortest time possible with the least amount of effort using AI. All right, so I'll see you there. Click the link. Let's have some fun and learn how to job search effortlessly using AI.
I think in these 12 years, if you see pretty much every domain has in some form or the other has been actually changed. Prime Minister Modi is very much a person of these times. India actually threw up a leader like him who was in tune with its aspirations and with its expectations. The spirit of India, the confidence, the sort of can-do spirit, when you have Gaganyaan. Overall, as you can see, it's a much more, in a way, fired up country. Pride in our civilization and heritage and tradition, who we are, who we really are. And, that's particularly important at this time because we are going up in the world. National security is not just about protecting the borders or doing internal security. Today, economic security, energy security, fertilizer security, health security, cyber security, I can just make a long list. Okay. Diplomacy is not an impatient business. It's not a knee-jerk response to what happens. There is a certain brand India, and that brand India, at least in the last decade, a great deal has been shaped by brand Modi as well.
Namaskar and welcome to Indian Diplomacy, show on India's national broadcaster Doordarshan about Indian foreign policy, India's international relations, and how India is making the world a better place. Viewers, this is a special episode under the series of Bharat Reloaded, a commemoration being done by Doordarshan on completion of 12 years of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's momentous rule. Since 2014, we have seen incredible changes in this country and its role in the world. The promises that were made have been kept, and we are now chasing new dreams and goals and ambitions. So that is the story of Bharat Reloaded. And this particular episode is focused on India's journey in the world, our foreign policy, the major accomplishments of the last 12 years, and where we are headed in a rather turbulent and choppy world. It's a great honor for us at the National Broadcaster to be hosting none other than India's External Affairs Minister, Dr. Subramaniam Jaishankar, for this discussion. Dr. Jaishankar is a very well-known personality, but I will still do the honors a little bit by mentioning the fact that he has seen and steered India's foreign policy for a long time. He was a Foreign Secretary of India, which is the highest position in the Indian Foreign Service system. He was our ambassador to United States and China. And after retirement from the diplomatic service, he has been External Affairs Minister since 2019. So it's a great privilege, sir, as always, to host you on the National Broadcaster.
Thank you. It's a real pleasure to be here, Sriram, with you.
Dr. Jaishankar, when we look back at these 12 years, I mean, the question naturally, starts forming in the mind as to what is the impact of leadership, because the Prime Minister has had this enormous influence on so many matters. But if you look at India as a nation, as a society, as a people, and of course as a state, which you are part of, the real query for the viewers will be, what is the Modi effect on all these big phenomena that we need to look at in retrospect, because 12 years.
Well, that's actually a very big question. It's a very big question because I think in these 12 years, if you see pretty much every domain has in some form or the other has been actually changed, in many cases undergone a very major transformation. Now, there are two ways of looking at it. One, I think Prime Minister Modi is very much a person of these times, that India actually threw up a leader like him who was in tune with its aspirations and with its expectations, with the thinking of the people, with the popular sentiment. But there's the other way, which is that he also has shaped it, he has steered it, he has led it. And I obviously am concentrated, focused on the foreign policy aspect of it. But there are other aspects. I mean, if you look, for example, at the digitalization of India, I mean, for most people in the world, I can tell you that is probably what fascinates them the most. How digital today we have become, how much we have embraced this technology, where even many more developed countries have been much more conservative in this regard. The other, in a way, is the spirit of India. The confidence, the sort of can-do spirit. When you go to you have a Gaganyaan. I mean, it can be in a